Happy Friday, everybody. Coming at you with your virtual Sunday video so you guys can get all prepped up and ready for your rest and recovery long run this weekend. Before we do that, I just want to welcome Shauna Conigan and Natalie McNamara to the clinic. We've had some shift with participants, and our clinic has been going so well, and it's so highly motivating that we had such a long wait list for people to get into this clinic that we started to make our way down, and we're really excited to welcome Shauna and Natalie to the clinic. So you guys can help me with that. We'll watch for some of their posts and engagements, and we're really happy to have you guys. We're wrapping up week 5, so this weekend you've got an easy 90-minute run with an optional fast finish. That just means that you run the whole run at a nice, easy, talkable pace, and the last 10 to 20 minutes, optional if you want to, you can pick up your pace into a tempo run to wrap up that long run. I do encourage you guys, depending on what kind of training and what kind of running you've been doing, if you've been a little more elevation focused, for example, this is a really nice run to try and get that leg turnover on a little flatter terrain, so something like the Greenway or something like that if it's an option for you, or something that's maybe a little bit more rolling and a little less up and down if you can. We do have a vertical challenge coming up, so I'll put that out there for you guys. Couple other things, let's just take it back a notch. Let's try to get in touch with Natalie's breath workshop and practice those new techniques. Remember, if we do the same things in our life, we get the same results. So there's lots of ways that we can try to improve still while we're moving through this clinic, and it isn't always just about hitting those kilometers or hitting those timelines. Let's start to put a little bit more thought into how we're breathing and how that can enhance our performance and make us feel better. You can go back and watch Natalie's, I think it was 15 minutes or so, her breath workshop live watch, which is on the Facebook page. The other thing is the crossover gait that we talked about. So you guys can start to do some of that warm-up work before your long run, and still be mindful of that crossover. Things like, again, lateral knee pain, tight adductors are going to potentially cause you to cross over. If you haven't been thinking about changing that, you still might be in that habit from those skinny winter trails. So you can watch the crossover gait. Again, these are all on the website under clinics, under virtual coaching. You have all the categories on the right-hand side to make it nice and easy to find for you guys. Yeah, heading into this weekend, I just want to encourage you guys to sort of make the remainder of your rest week flow and just sort of make it stress-free, and maybe, you know, take the opportunity to take time to accomplish and do some other things that maybe you've been putting off this weekend with the extra time, because you may not have time for some of those once you jump into the next 3-week block again. I encourage you guys to read Hannah's blog post in the Grow section of our website that was in the newsletter on patience. It's a really complimentary entry to having patience as we work through our rest week this week. So these are all little tools and things that can help you get a little more out of your rest week. The hashtags for this weekend for your check marks are pace trail runs, earn your check mark, simple things, and the next 4. The next 4 was Sunday's main hashtag, and that was all to sort of encourage you guys and remind you guys to put a little bit more thought into what you want the next 4 weeks of the clinic to look like. And it might look completely different than the first 4 weeks. Some of you might have found in the first 4 weeks you had a lot of extra time and you did a lot of training, and that might have shifted now. Maybe your schedule has changed, or your work responsibilities or family responsibilities. That could have shifted on either end. So this isn't necessarily a situation where you guys might feel like you're continually being able to build. That's why we're trying to break this down into 4-week chunks, and to make those 4-week chunks tangible, have our own prizes awarded to you're earning your check mark in those 4 weeks. So just keep that in mind. If what you want to accomplish over the next 4 weeks, and make sure it's realistic and it aligns with what kind of responsibilities or restrictions that you have coming up, or freedoms, in the next 4 weeks, okay? Yeah, and I think that the last thing is just to, again, sort of make sure that your goals count for you. So anyhow, I hope that you guys have enjoyed your rest week. I hope that you're feeling a little bit antsy. You're taking more time to roll and to stretch. Natalie's yoga session was a good reminder for me that I personally need to do more of that than I have been doing as well. So I really enjoyed that. And yeah, I will see you, you guys next Wednesday for the t-shirt pickup. And I'll put more information, probably a little separate video on just how that's going to run down before next Wednesday. Okay, so have a great weekend. Soak up the sunshine. I'm really proud of everybody. Look for flow, look for stress-free, and have a great weekend. Love you all, and we'll talk with you guys soon. Bye.